Yogi Clan, what is up, y'all? We're out for a ride on Miss Piggy. I'm sorry if there's a lot of wind in the background. I can't get my visor closed because of this thing that holds my camera to my helmet. Of course, it broke as I was trying to get ready. So as a result, I can't really close my windscreen, so I apologize in advance if it's really windy when I'm talking to you. And really, just that event is really kind of what this ride is about for me right now, because out here on Miss Piggy, I just got home from work. I told my wife, look, hon, it was a rough day today. It's been a rough, Monday was rough, last week was rough, the week before was rough, and really 2022 has been really kind of rough. So I said to her, I'm like, honey, I need some wind therapy. I'm gonna go record a video, go for a ride for a little while, just try to clear my head and get back centered so we can just tackle another day in the life. So yeah, so I just kind of wanted to vent for a minute today. This morning so it's kind of story time, you know what I mean? A little bit. So if you enjoy a story, hey, stick around. If you don't want to hear me vent, then hey, I got other videos. Surf around my channel, check it out, like, subscribe, blah 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 blah. Be sure to hit the subscribe. Give a brother some love. I got a lot of other content. So if you don't like this, hey, check out some other stuff. Anyways, that said, I got up this morning, I went to work, got a text message fairly early. It was probably about, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock from one of my good friends and a patch member of another club. I'm not going to mention which one. But he said to me, he's like, hey man, how was your weekend? And I saw him Friday. And I was like, weekend, I mean, it was okay, but, honestly, if I were to tell you the truth, I'm kind of glad it's over. I got a lot of good hangout time with my brothers this weekend, but, the events that we were at, hey, I'm kind of glad it was over. And I said in a joking manner to him on this text message, and yeah, I'm just so excited to see what this week will bring. He knows a lot of the struggles that we're going through right now. I kid you not, 20 minutes later, my daughter calls me and goes, hey dad, yeah hon, I got problems with the car. She tried to start her car, she said it sounded like it was going to explode, she shut it off. Got her husband, they've just been married for 6 months now. He came out, started it, shut it off when the light bulb went off in her head. Somebody stole my catalytic converter. Because she works for Amazon, and it just happened to some of their Amazon vans like 3 weeks ago. Which incidentally is about 2 miles down the road from her apartment complex, so probably the same group of people, if I were to guess. Her car is still, I think, in my wife's name, and she's still on she should be on her own insurance. We just never switched it. Long story short, she's still on our insurance. I'm like, great. Lovely. On top of about 3 weeks ago, we lost one of our longtime family pets, our little dog Levi. And when I say we lost him, like literally, we lost him. He can go out and not go on a leash and be just fine, but that day that we lost him, the husky got out and he was hot on her trail. Now when he runs away, he's usually back 20-30 minutes at most. Like most of the time, like I said, most of the time I let him out without even a leash on. But sometimes he'll get a wild hair and want to go scouting. Well, he did this time and just never came back. And I spent hours walking the woods, walking the roads, looking in the culverts, didn't find him. Multiple friends lost this year. The hosting program was a challenge for us this year with hosting those 4. They were tough, I'll tell you. Those 4 kids from Ukraine, but they were tough. But blessings are, we still talk to them any day. And this video sounds more like a What's Up Wednesday video, but I wasn't going to save this for that. I figured you can enjoy a ride with me while I complain and whine. Finally, it just got to the point today that I was just like, what the heck is going on? Why has, every week my well going out and losing water for a couple days, all this crap in Ukraine and how that affects our family? It's just like, what is going on? What the heck is happening? A week and a half ago. Oh crap, there's a big tractor coming. Let's see if we think the tractor's sexy. Oh man, don't you just want to ride right underneath that? I just want to shoot and go right underneath it. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. Anyways, what was I saying? even though all this stuff in Ukraine is that all the hosting we've done, all the adoptions we've done, even though that looks like that's on pause right now, the good news is our foster license got approved by the state of North Carolina last Thursday. So we may get some kids here sooner or later through the foster program. So I'm kind of excited about that. You know, our failing ministry is gonna just serve in a different capacity. Oh yeah, speaking of which, the orphan run, I don't think I ever told you. The last time I looked, we were right at $5,060 that we raised. So, you know, despite all the crap this year that's happened, there's still so many blessings inside there that, you know. And no, I don't have any kind of moral to this story. I'm just venting. What the heck is going on? Are you guys experiencing anything? Is 2022, like, you know, people complained about 2020. Oh, you know, all this stuff with COVID and how horrible. I mean, yeah, for some people, I'm sure it was. I'm sure it really did suck. I'm really sure it did. For me, it was a blessing. Man, I got to work from home. I got to be with my family. I got to do projects around the house, do things around the house and home. It was a blessing. I had my biggest production year ever for work that year. It was great. 2021, it was okay. Wasn't bad. 2022, it's probably one of the worst. I don't know if I put it up there, but it's been the struggle bus, y'all. I'm curious if you guys are feeling any of the same thing that I am. And I didn't go the way I wanted to go. Crap, dude. I wanted to go all the way to the end of that road. And I turned early. We gotta go further than that. Okay. And yeah, I go to make this video. I'm putting this camera on and attaching it and trying to move it to get it into position, and the arm snaps off of it. And I look over at my other helmet sitting up on the shelf. I got a helmet sitting on the shelf. It's the older version of this, HJC. And I left the visor open. I think it last used by my son about a month ago. Well, in the past 2 weeks, the birds have built a full-out nest in the helmet. So I was like, I could switch helmets because that has already a chin mount on it for a GoPro. I've never put one of those on this. I just use a wrist strap to mount this camera. And I look over at that one. I'm like, should I pull the bird nest out and stick it on my head? Nah, probably needs to be cleaned a little better than that. I think there may have been babies in it for about a day or two, and I think a predator got them. Because I found the bird dead outside, and I never heard the chirping anymore. Yeah, I'm just curious whether or not y'all have had as challenging a year as what I feel like I'm having. Sometimes it's hard, because sometimes you feel really alone. You may be surrounded by people, you know, a wife, a family, whatever, but sometimes it really feels like you're alone. The Christian side of me wants to get all preachy right now and be like, oh no, you're never alone, you know? And that's true. And I agree with that 100%. But for the moment, for the meantime, I'm not counting that in this picture, but I don't want to discount that either. Because it's very true. And honestly, when I give my cares and my woes over, then that releases a lot of anxiety, and a lot of stress, and a lot of pressure. So I don't want to discount that piece of that at all. Sometimes it's easy to get lost in the moment and feel alone. And it's probably when you have that alone time that you really should hit your knees in prayer, but you know, I mean, I know it is. I know it without a doubt. And my camera is sliding down and my mask is blowing even more air in, and I'm sure this audio is going to garbage, so we'll cut it off there, y'all. I'm afraid to try to readjust the camera. I don't want to break the arm off again. This whole video thing is just not even working. Not working today. Par for the course, Yogi Clan. So that said, I love you guys. bear with me. You know, I didn't put any videos out last week for this very reason, and obviously I'm still on this struggle bus. Bear with me while I try to get some life sorted out. Love you guys. Appreciate it. Peace. Can we adjust this without breaking it? All right, let's move this down. Oh, shit. Answer is no. No, we cannot.